FEMA has declared September as National Preparedness Month. I decided to launch an entire series on my vlog empowering women to prepare their families for an emergency. So let's get started, shall we? Prepping is the practice of making active preparations for a possible catastrophic disaster. Living in California, we know that we could be hit with an earthquake at any second. But how many of us actually have a plan for our family for when that happens? There's a large community out there who believe in being prepared. Now, this is whether it's for an emergency or for when shit hits the fan, and that's a term that you'll be hearing a lot in the prepper community. FEMA recommends that families have a minimum of a 3-day emergency kit at all times. But it really depends on the level of the disaster. So some people in the prepper community would recommend that you have up to 2 weeks of storage supplies just in case. Here are some ways that you can prepare your family. Stockpiling food and water, ammunition, and other emergency supplies such as first aid and medical supplies, and gaining survival skills such as fire starting, building shelter from the elements, and fishing or hunting. Making a plan with your family. Who, what, when, how. How will you pick up the kids wherever they are? If they're in school, do you know your children's school emergency plan? These are all things that you should consider when building your family emergency plan. Some people prepare by making family bug out bags. A bug out bag is simply a bag that has enough supplies for you to get from your unsafe location to a safer location. There are many ways to store your food and water, but I would definitely suggest looking online on how to create your own filtration system, your own garden, grow your own food. These are all things that you could be doing in order to prepare or to also just save some money. Defense is another critical point to discuss when making your emergency plan. Now, what good does it make to stock all this food and water when you're not going to have any way to defend it? Now, critical times really will bring out the worst in people, and you really want to make sure that you are protected and that you are safe and that you have a way to defend your family and your stock supplies. In a nutshell, prepping is simply preparing for the future. Now, how many of us have health insurance or life insurance and eat well and exercise just to make sure that we live a longer and healthier life? So you see, we're all preppers on some level. The question then becomes, how safe do you want your family to be? Thanks for tuning in, guys, and make sure that you give the videos a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if these are topics that you're interested in. And also share with your family and share this video with your friends, because this can be a great way to start a dialogue and take the first steps into creating an emergency plan for your family that works for you. So make sure that you subscribe so I can see you in my next video. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you later.